Hello guys, today I will be telling you guys 2 stories on how I almost died. It's very scary guys, trust me. So first story is, I was with like my family and my cousins. We went to the beach. So at that time I was like in 3rd, or I don't know what grade I was. I'm pretty sure I was in 3rd or 2nd grade. My cousin, she was older than me. So she could go farther out in the water and I couldn't. But I didn't know that because I was a dumb little kid when I was in 3rd grade, guys. I was stupid, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I didn't know that I couldn't go farther because I couldn't swim. I'm bad at swimming. When I was in 3rd grade, obviously. So in 3rd grade, so at that time I was like about like 7 or something. I don't know, around 7. So she went further out in the water. When I saw her, I'm like, in my little baby, or in my little mind, I was like, oh, I could do that. So I went farther out, and when I went, and then like the first bit that I went farther out, I was fine. Like I had no troubles or nothing like that. I don't know why I stopped talking, my bad. So I had absolutely no trouble, but then she went out even more farther. So I did the same thing. I went farther out even more. So when my feet were like touching the ground at that point. So when I went farther out more, I realized my feet weren't touching the ground. I'm like, oh. So since I couldn't swim, I started sinking down. I was like, oh, help me. I was screaming so loud. No, I couldn't even scream. When you're like drowning, like it's scary. Like when you're drowning, it's just like scary. You just like you can't even scream because you're just moving your hands crazy and everything. Like you're trying to you try to scream, but you can't. Like no matter how hard you try, you can't because of the water. Like the water's like saying no, you will not be able to scream. So I was like shaking my hands all over the place. Luckily, my aunt saw me. Oh crap! I'm gonna get tagged. No. So luckily, my aunt saw me. She went out and helped me before I drowned it. Cause like I couldn't breathe. It was hard to breathe. I was like, like water was just like, yeah. It was very scary. So like, when you're drowning, like you can't scream. Like no matter how hard you try, you can't. Like you're more focused on like trying to trying to shake your hands like crazy and everything, trying to get it out instead of screaming. So it's hard to scream when you're drowning. So no one could hear me, but they saw me. And when I came out of the water, when my aunt helped me out of the water, I was like, ugh! I had water spitting out. I was spitting out water. Like I was literally spitting out water out of my mouth, and water was coming out of my nose, which it was very shivering in my timbers. It was so scary, guys. Like it was super scary. You have absolutely no idea how scared I was. No. Yeah, that's the story on how I almost drowned and died. So the second story, oh my gosh, the second story isn't as crazy. So I went to my cousin's house, and she has a big trampoline. Like I'll try to put a picture up on. I'll put a picture up on the screen. So like it was a trampoline with it had a zipper so you guys wouldn't fall out, so I wouldn't fall out, or we wouldn't fall out when we went in. Little me, I forgot how old I was. I was like in 4th grade or something at that time. 4th or 3rd grade. I forgot to close the zipper. And I was like jumping around, playing and everything. And then I fell backwards. But luckily, when I was falling, my hands, I extended it like this, and I grabbed on to it had like something surrounding it so it wouldn't fall out. So I grabbed onto that and I didn't fall out. But my head was full on all the way out. Like my head was out. Like, oh crap. So like my head got out of it, but my body was still in with my head like hanging out like that. And very scary because the floor, like, there's no grass, there's nothing, it's just concrete. Full on concrete. I think they had like a pile of wood where my head would have hit if I did fall. So I don't think I would have survived if I fell. But I didn't fall. And I am alive. Right here making the video. Telling you guys a story on how I almost died. But for me, the worst one was the drowning part. Like drowning is so scary. Like, oh my gosh, I was so scared when I was drowning. Like, you could talk, but it's barely. You're like, help me, help me. Yeah, those are the stories on how I almost died. Tell me down in the comments below if you guys want to hear. If you guys want more stories like these. Like, I could tell you guys any other stories or anything like that. Tell me in the comments below if you want to hear any. Subscribe. Oh, thank you guys so much for 70 subs. That's a lot for me. Like, 70 subs is crazy. I'm gonna reach 100 soon. So subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.